Magandang gabi, everybody. If you're a Phil-Am who's looking to stay connected or feel closer to your roots, subscribe. This is the community and channel for you. It is the evening on a weeknight, and I just got home from work. Good old commute from New York City and Manhattan. My lovely partner went ahead and made some chicken adobo for dinner. I'm really excited to eat this because I did not do the best job at feeding myself nutritious foods today. I had half a onion bagel with scallion cream cheese from Zaro's at Grand Central this morning, and then I had a coworker who made homemade banana bread, and I had a slice of that. Besides that, I had like one turkey meat stick. It's been a couple months since I've had anything come from Lee. Usually I'll place an order with my tita, so she gets like a whole bunch of things in bulk. And I think that like helps her get free shipping and whatnot. So this is my order from Lee. I placed it on a Sunday evening and it arrived Monday morning. Like it was supposed to arrive like Monday evening, but it came early, which was great. Oh, and actually there was one thing that we got that had to be refrigerated or put in the freezer. So I did order some calamansi, and don't mind my skin right now. This is my autoimmune condition just acting up. But yeah, we got some calamansi because I want to make toyomansi. I know you can get toyomansi already made in a bottle, but I like the frozen packets. So let me put this back in the freezer. This came in its own like sealable package to keep it like cool and refrigerated, since it's a perishable item, I guess. But yeah, that was packed separately. So I'm gonna put this back in my freezer. So let's go ahead and unpack my wheat order. So before we do that, I came home and honestly, my table here was a mess. We have some like frames on our walls hanging just with like command strips, and two like came off. One is like a picture of a painting that we took from the National Museum in the Philippines back in 2019. So that's just our little like memento or keepsake. And I also have this map of the Philippines that I got off of Etsy, I think. This comes from the Encyclopedia Britannica 9th edition. So I got this framed, and this is usually on my wall. We're gonna have to actually use like proper nails instead of just like these command strips. I think because it's getting colder, the weather's changed, and so they're not as like sticky anymore. Another thing that I have in my kitchen is the Filipino Instant Pot cookbook. I have an Instant Pot, and I like that we have a Filipino cookbook. I haven't made anything in my Instant Pot using this cookbook, but maybe I will try that, especially now that I am, you know, have this channel. This would be something good to do. But I love kare kare, and that's what you see on the front page. I haven't tried making that before, but maybe we can do that in the Instant Pot. There's a lot of great recipes on here. I bought this years ago, I think after I got my Instant Pot. So I'll put a link to this in the description, and maybe we can follow along and try making, you know, different dishes like kare kare or bistek or something else. I don't want to make tinola. Let me see if they have tinola in here. Oh wow. That one's turmeric adobo. This one's chicken adobo. So again, did not use this recipe. But if anybody has an Instant Pot and has never made adobo before, you can use this recipe from the Filipino Instant Pot cookbook. It's on page 58. Page 62 says tinolang manok. Page 62. Yeah, so I again have never made tinola myself, but maybe I'll use this because I feel like I've been really craving and wanting sayote. Oh my god, this should be so good. Alright, so again, Filipino Instant Pot cookbook. And of course, right after I placed my wheat order, we completely ran out of Datu Puti white vinegar. So I will either have to get some at H Mart, or maybe my mom has extra bottles, I don't know. Otherwise, I'll have to see if we sells it. So let's go ahead and unbox this, and I'll tell you some story time. And my reward for myself will be my adobo. The first time I ever tried making any kind of Filipino food was when we lived in Iowa, or the Midwest, for a couple years in 2019. And like I said, I made one Filipino friend when we lived out there, and she worked at the local Trader Joe's, and there was a Filipino cafe like 5 minutes away from where I worked in Cedar Rapids. So that was home away from home. Can't remember 100% what I purchased from them. I think I got lumpia from them once, and I also got like manette. But because I didn't have very easy access to Asian grocery items in Eastern Iowa, my mom would ship me some ingredients if there was something I was craving, you know, a Filipino dish that I was craving and wanted to make. And one of the main ones I remember trying to make out there, and I did, was palabok. So I remember my mom like getting the specific like noodles, and I think like the coconut milk or whatever, and what else? I don't even know, but I remember the taste. I nailed it. The consistency of my noodles, not great. So it's been 6 years since I even tried making it again. So maybe we can do that on this channel. But because, you know, that was something she had to ship for me, you know, I could have the craving, but I would not be able to make or cook palabok or do anything about it until I actually got the ingredients, which I'm sure many of you can relate to, or maybe your family members can relate to, you know, how big a deal it is that we can have access to certain like Filipino products. So that's why I'm really grateful for we, especially as somebody who like commutes into New York City. Again, I got home like little close to 7 or after 7 p.m. today, and if I am not making time to go to H Mart or the grocery store on the weekends, which is usually when it's super packed and busy, I'm not going to get my ingredients. So shout out to we. This was very convenient, and again, I can like stock up and get some more Datu Puti vinegar now that we've run out. So let's open this. I'm glad that they bubble wrapped this. Ta-da! Datu Puti soy sauce. Again, I could have gotten the toyo mansi already in a bottle. Hold on, but I think I was looking at the ingredients here. Yeah, so I think I like the option of having calamansi just as is, especially if I want to put it in like pancit or something. Pancit, but I thought like, okay, I could just mix a packet of the calamansi from the freezer with some soy sauce. So hopefully that does the trick. And honestly, I think that was the primary pantry item. Again, I do have to get some more Datu Puti vinegar now that we're out. But here are the snacks I got that I'll probably eat the next time I watch a Filipino movie. But I got the walmanit with garlic. I'm excited about this. It's a really big jar. Let's see how long this will last in this household. And I also got boy bawang, the garlic flavor. I think the minimum order I could place was 3 packages, so I got 3. I know we'll definitely keep one here, and I'll probably, you know, bring some to my parents' house. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with the third one. Either keep it here or bring it there too. It really just depends. I also got the aling konching watermelon seeds, or butong pakwan. This was definitely a snack I grew up with. And again, I ordered the choco nut. I think I don't remember really like going out of my way to buy this as a kid. Honestly, I might try one now just to see if I remember the flavor. Because I saw something about it online recently. Yeah, I don't remember ever having this. Look at this. Chalk nut. Not even chocolate nut. Chalk nut. Peanut milk chocolate. Yum. Alright, I'm gonna try one of these. But one more snack to show you before I stuff this in my mouth is the Tochi Ube popcorn. I've gotten this once before, not through me, but from Amazon, and I've also seen it on the shelves at my like local American grocery stores. I quite like the flavor of this one, and I like the ingredients, so I'll probably get this again. I haven't tried their other flavors. I think they have like black sesame. Let's try this chalk nut. It's almost as crumbly as polvoron. Okay. Yeah. I don't actually think I've had chalk nut before. I think this is my first time. That was everything from this particular wheat order. Maybe I'll try making palabok. I've only tried making like is it lumpiang Shanghai? Lumpia a couple times. I'm really bad at wrapping it though. I'm really bad at wrapping the spring roll wrapper. So I need to work on those skills. And my American boyfriend makes better Filipino food than me right now. I mean, I was the first one to make adobo, and then he really liked it and really perfected it. So hopefully mine is not the worst Filipino recipe. I got mine from my mom, and again, it tastes pretty good. But yeah, he has made arroz caldo, especially when I'm sick, which I love. Arroz caldo, chicken adobo. We tried making pancit. It didn't turn out great. I don't know what it was. I mean, we were also using ingredients for like a gluten-free pancit, so that might have contributed to it not tasting the way I'm used to it tasting. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know that this is like a dish, but we always have the Mamacita's barbecue marinade on boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So it can't go wrong. That's always a crowd favorite, especially when we have people over. Sometimes we'll just air fry some Mamacita's chicken, saute some broccolini or broccoletti, and serve that with rice and pickled red onions, which I really like. So I think I covered everything. Yeah, I tried making palabok once. He tried making pancit once. We can both make adobo and Mamacita's barbecue chicken. I have a neighbor in town who's also Filipino, and she makes really good macaroni salad, and it reminds me of the macaroni salad I grew up eating, like with pineapple chunks in it. So good. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. So I don't have that recipe, but I always rely on her to make that and satisfy that craving in the summer. But yeah, now that it's definitely like colder in New York, I think I will be opting for some more soups and like heated, really like hot dinners, or like things you can like make in bulk and have tons of leftovers for. So I think I have it in me to attempt making tinola. So maybe I will film that, or at least show you the result of cooking it. And the next time we have arroz caldo, I'll show that to you too. I've never made manit at home. My tita is really good at making manit and like the fried garlic. And you can't go wrong with like hot silog, right? So yeah, in this house, it is totally normal to have hot silog for breakfast. I mean, it's not all the time, but I'm just glad that that makes me feel like at home, especially on the weekends. So let me know what you think about if there are any other Filipino dishes I should try, or if you want to know if I grew up having any particular Filipino dishes. If you'd like to see me try other Filipino foods or related products, definitely watch my old Ube driver videos from 7 years ago. Clearly Filipino food has always been part of my journey to reconnecting and staying in touch with my Filipino roots and the culture that I grew up with at home. A newer way that I am doing that is through Philippine cinema. So we got food, we got cinema. I was listening to Carrera by Leony, which is a song that somebody commented and recommended I listen to. So yeah, thank you again for watching tonight's video. Part haul, part dinner story, and part reminder that rediscovering your roots can happen right in your own kitchen. Yeah, I think what I love most about Filipino food is it's become a bridge between where I came from, what I'm still learning, and who I share it with now. Whether it's adobo after a long commute home, or another attempt at cooking and making palabok, or trying to make tinola, it feels like a step closer to home. That's dinner for tonight. Some adobo, a wheat order, and Filipino food story time. Salamat for watching and teaching me so much in the comments. I will see you in my next video. Kain tayo! Masarap. Paalam!